line.
So what would you say to folks in the music scene here in Iowa City now about your desire to see that music community really grow? What do you think people can do to have that feeling again?
Get together and play. Yeah. It's that simple. And get together with people you don't normally play with. The best thing to do is for everybody to get together with a bunch of kids and start that process at the same time where the people who consider themselves professional musicians are doing unprofessional musician presentations. More, let's get together and not work out any songs.
And just play.
Let's do a gig and only have keys. Do that because then you learn what a person could do. I have a saying that I use with people who play with me for the first time. When they're working with me, when audition or we do a show together, and I tell them they can't mess up if they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So if you know what you're doing, you can mess up, and then you're responsible to know what you're doing. But if the purpose is not to know what you're doing, then you can't do anything wrong. And if you can start from that premise versus saying, we're gonna play this song, and then somebody messes up on that song, and everybody goes, you just messed up.
Yeah.
And
it kind of kills the spirit a little bit.
It kills the spirit.
Yeah. There's a really strong history in this town of,
right.
of people really making careers, striking out, making real music careers, and it's happening with some of the younger folks too.
Right.
So, yeah.
But to see that this community had this volume of creativity, there's one or two people in every community, but when you have like 10, 15 people in one town, if you are professional, then nurture the basis of where you came from versus at the same time you're extending yourself to try to evolve your market profile and awareness. You have to develop a culture, like a culture, and you have to put little things in it that grow, because bands don't stay together forever. There's new people who want the experiences that the professional musicians have had, and to show them what they need to do to get there is part of that growing process as well. You know, so it's sharing more and being not limited to who you play with in all different formats, whether it's jamming, whether it's recording, whether it's working out songs together, whether it's just going to listen, showing respect for other musicians and going and listen to other people.
Would you play a song?
You're a mixture of everything you know. Sounds as colors, like emotion on a visionary's road. Anchored and drifting in a sea of blue. The task assigned is like a waiter up on the road. Life's a great blessing when you're living on the surface of the road. Wrapped around heaven, breathing to touch the dream, breathing to touch the dream, breathing to touch the dream. You're a mixture of the expressions in your soul. Life-giving water, wisdom's like a waiter up on the road, serving you a piece of heaven, breathing to touch the dream, breathing to touch the dream, breathing to touch the dream. mixture of everything you know. Sounds as colors, like emotion on a visionary's road. Anchored and drifting on a sea of blue. Breathing to touch the dream. 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 Breathing to touch the dream.
Thank you. It's fun watching you play. You seem to surprise yourself at times. Like you really have fun with it.
I usually do. I usually have fun with it.
Tony, thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Community voice. Nah, I always say the years.